I'm Entes from Lima, Peru. I started painting on the street since '98. I got like almost 28 years painting on the street. This is my work. This is my identity. So my work here is talking about graffiti, how graffiti cover layers and layers and layers and layers. The people hate the tags, hate the bombing, hate everything, love the murals and stuff like that. But for me, that's the first thing you need to grow in the street art world or graffiti art world, you know? But all my work talking about like how my progress on the street coming from paint letters and tags and stuff like that, and then the evolution of that give me the vision to paint characters. The evolution came because you are investigating about materials. You know, you spread yourself with graffiti on the street. So the conversation of all my work is talking about the street from Lima. Then somehow, if I put some posters around, I create a vibe and starting talking something who reminds me of our spot on the corner looks like shit, but then in the studio I can see a pretty thing there and I can transform my canvas in that. That conversation give me more contact with my vision. And you can see the layers, the graffiti, the tags, you know, I'm cover everything. So we peel those things to try to see our graffiti there, and it's a fight. So then I'm starting learn how you can do composition with that. This is before the posters. So the beginning is do tags, throw ups, and then came with a marker, stuff like this, and try to get the texture done. And then I pass to put the posters on top. And then I'm try to scratching something else, you know, like for more texture, you know, like it's a in the end it's a conversation of composition about like what I need, what the canvas need. I figured out how the conversation give me that version to put in looking inside to the wall, like it's looking that deep. Then I'm starting trying to peel the wall off because then my investigation can be deeper. So I don't try to only show a canvas. So I try to do something else through this process called Strappo. So Strappo is a process for preservation to try to preserve the murals when the earthquakes came or wherever thing happened to the mural, be able to peel the wall entire and translate to other places. So with that, I mixed materials to do my own. You can see how rough it is, peel the wall, and then for that process in specific, the wall stay with the paint, you know. So I go to these abandoned places in Peru and go in illegally and paint there and then do my process and be able to peel the wall off. My conversation about black people and brown people from Latin America give me a movement called indigenism. So I recreate some parts. I took my own way to put these brown people around doing regular stuff. This reminds me of my auntie, you know. That one is called Tia Eva. That's my father and my auntie Esther. That's a conversation with my guys. It looks like the past, but also the present, Is I try to open that gate with my artwork, plug the connection, like this one in specific, talking about Pancho Fierro, one of the black painters from beginning of the days. Then to be a black person in Peru, how the people look in you and say, "Where are you from?" That question is too present in my life about who I am. My identity is the reason because I paint all of this.